Now that you have done the project up to this level, you're in phase two. There is something. Let's start learning some of the extra stuff that you need to know as a developer. So, um, let's see what you're doing so far is on your machine, right? Let me draw your machine here, and then yeah, this is your machine. Sit at your home, and then you are here working on this, and then you have these lines of code that you have written. Right, but right now you are going to be working in a team. Okay, so or let's suppose that you are this is your machine one. Let me call it M1, and then there is this your other machine somewhere, maybe at workplace or at home. Or let's say that this first one that you are using is the one that is already in your school, and then now you go home or you go to your room, and then you have your own machine. Let me call it M2. Now when you come here, now you cannot access the state of the code that you have. So you have made change over here on machine one, and but when you get to machine two at home, you cannot have access to the state of the code at that time. You might try other means by maybe sending it to yourself on WhatsApp so that you can later get access to it. You send it to your Google Drive so that you can later get access to it. But then the project I'll be working on, you can see that it contains a lot of folders, a lot of things, and transferring them over and over again to yourself might be a temporary solution, right? That's good. That might be good. What if now you are working in a team? Have you ever wondered how people are working together in a team on a project? Yeah. So sending to WhatsApp and it's become very inefficient. So anytime anyone makes changes to the code, you need to download a new file from them on WhatsApp or the Google Drive every time. And you people are many working on the project. So people are making changes every here and there. So does it mean that they're going to be WhatsApp transfer every time? So the world of computer science has helped us with a tool called version control tools, where you don't need to send from machine to machine. You don't need to send to other means, right? But there is a particular state, a particular software or platform that allows you to keep your code whenever you make a change, you keep the code at that online platform, right? So that wherever you go to, you can just quickly have access to the state of the code at that moment. Right? You can retrieve them from wherever you go, and then your other teammates can also see your changes. So um, this is it. So this online platform allows to manage various versions of the code from different teammates or from you yourself, right? So this will then record them version control platform. So we have version control platform. So it allows you to get the state of the changes that you made or your teammate made on the same platform so that different people can have access. Let's say this person on M2 is person B, and you are person A, right? So when you make changes, person B can also have access to the same because we are all using the same platform. So right, this is the platform that we are all using. So when you make change, send it there. Regardless of the device and things, your teammates can also have access and make their copy. When they make change, they also send it to the same platform, and then we also retrieve it. That's how you do it. So this platform, there are many of them. You have Bitbucket, GitLab, and others, but the most popular one that we are going to use is GitHub. GitHub is one of the most popular version control platform that allows teams to collaborate. How does it work? Let me clean this. So as I said, let me now give a more in-depth. So we have the platform here. We are going to call it. This is GitHub. It's called GitHub, a hub of code. It keeps your code for you, right? So person A or machine one will make change, can go take and retrieve code. Let me call it M1, and then there is another one here, M2 will also send code and retrieve, and then another one M3, right? Also take code and retrieve various versions. And then there is M4 will also send code and retrieve. Various teammates can work with that. That's why for collaboration, for working in teams, we use version control systems. And one of the popular one is the GitHub. So that's the next thing that we'll be looking into more going forward. And the code that we have as a team is already stored on the GitHub. So you need to learn how to use this platform very, very well. So this is the concept. We have a remote and online. So this one, right? The one at the platform where we all share our code is online, right? So, but the common thing that we use for them is that they are remote. So we'll not be using the word online, right? We are going to be using a remote. So when there are someone referring to the remote platform, we are meaning the GitHub version, which is always online. You can have access to it anytime. But the one you have at your own place, right? That one we call the local. So yeah, this is a local site here, right? On your own side of the code. But then when you go to online, it becomes a remote platform. So local platform and remote platform. So those are the terms that you'll be hearing most commonly. So GitHub, right, where you all decide to keep your code, that's the remote version. So when you say push to remote or something, that means that you need to send to the actual platform. So we're calling it remote, mostly here. Yeah, so let's now go into how GitHub platform actually looks like, and I will show you mine.